One day, you wake up and realize something doesn't make sense. You've been working for years, doing everything right, and yet you're still behind. Bills don't stop. Debt doesn't shrink. And no matter how hard you try, it feels like you're running, but never arriving. So you ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? But what if that's the wrong question? Part 1. The Lie. 1 o'clock. From the moment you were young, you were taught a story. Study hard, get a good job, work consistently, and everything will fall into place. And if it doesn't, then it must be your fault. You didn't try hard enough. You weren't disciplined enough. You made bad decisions. That belief is powerful because it keeps you blaming yourself instead of questioning the system. Part 2. The Invisible System. 3 o'clock. Let's slow down and look at what's actually happening. When you take a loan, you think you're borrowing money someone else saved. But in reality, most of that money is created digitally in seconds. Numbers on a screen. That's it. But when you pay it back, you don't just return those numbers, you return them with interest. 10%, 15%, 20%, sometimes more. Now think about that. Money created instantly, being paid back with years of your life. That's not just borrowing. That's a system that converts your time into profit. Part 3. The Loop. 6 o'clock. Now zoom out. Look at the bigger picture. You graduate. You start earning. You get your first credit card. It feels like freedom. Then comes a car loan. Then maybe student debt. Then a mortgage. Each step feels normal, expected, even necessary. But together, they form something much bigger. A loop. You earn, you spend, you borrow, you repay, and then you do it again. Not because you're careless, but because the system depends on it. Part 4. The Psychology. 9 o'clock. Here's where it gets deeper. This system isn't just financial, it's psychological. You're given access to money before you truly understand it. You're rewarded for spending, not for saving. You're shown a lifestyle that always feels just out of reach. So you stretch just a little more. And that little more becomes years of obligation. You don't feel trapped because it feels normal. Everyone around you is doing the same thing. And when something feels normal, you stop questioning it. Part 5. The Truth. 12 o'clock. But here's the truth. Debt is not a failure of character. It's a feature of the system. It's predictable. It's scalable. And most importantly, it's profitable. For the system. Because the longer you stay in it, the more you pay. Not just with money, but with time, energy, and peace of mind. And the system doesn't need to force you. It just needs you to believe this is normal. Part 6. The Wake Up. 14:30. But something changes the moment you see it clearly. You stop blaming yourself for a game you were never taught to play. You stop chasing more income just to keep up with more expenses. You start asking different questions. How does money actually work? How do I stop trading time for survival? How do I build something that pays me back? That's the moment everything shifts. Part 7. The Shift. 1600. Because real freedom is not about escaping the system overnight. It's about understanding it, seeing where your time is going, seeing where your money is flowing, and slowly taking control back, step by step, decision by decision, not reacting, but choosing. Ending, 1700. Because once you understand the system, you stop being controlled by it. You stop feeding it blindly, and you start building something different, something that works for you. And maybe, for the first time, you're not just surviving, you're finally moving forward.